It's a scientific fact that the hormones of stress downregulate genes and create disease, long-term effects.
This week is Mental Health Awareness Week, and this year's theme is stress in the workplace. It's estimated stress and mental health problems cost the UK economy nearly £100 billion a year.
In this morning's Tough Luck, stress seems to be everywhere these days, at work, in your relationships, certainly crops up during tax season, and stress can be a serious health hazard.
Turn on the stress response just by thought alone. Think about our problems and turn on those chemicals. That means then our thoughts could make us sick. So if it's possible that our thoughts could make us sick, is it possible that our thoughts could make us well? The answer is absolutely yes.
Good evening and welcome to Stress Watch News, your source for everything you need to know about stress. Today, we will be exploring what is stress, the different types of stress, causes, effect on our health, and way to manage it. To begin with, let's get over what stress really means. Over to you, Miss Nelly.
Thank you, Louise. Stress is the body response to any demand or challenge that disrupt our balance. When we encounter pressure, whether it's physical or emotional, our body releases hormones like adrenaline and cortisol to prepare us for action. This response, often called the fight-or-flight reaction, helps early humans survive dangerous situations. But in today's world, stress can sometimes be overwhelming and harmful. Now back to Louise in the studio.
Thanks, Miss Nelly. So, stress is natural, but it affects each of us differently. This brings us to the different type of stress. Now, Miss has more on this.
Thank you, Miss Louise. Stress comes in various forms and we experience it differently based on the situation. There are four main types of stress. Stress is positive stress that motivates and excites us, like when we are starting a new job or competing in sport. Second is distress is negative stress that makes us feel overwhelmed, often due to the issue like financial trouble or health concern. Hyperstress is what happens when we are pushed beyond our limit. Picture someone with a heavy workload or multiple deadlines that's hyperstress. And last is hypostress is the opposite when we don't have enough stimulation or challenge, leading to boredom and restlessness. This type show that stress isn't one size fits all. Now back to Miss Louise.
Thanks, Miss Nelly. Now that we know the type of stress, let's explore what actually causes it. Miss Brenda, can you tell us what the cause?
Thank you, Miss Louise. Stress has many causes and they can vary widely from the person to person. Here are some of the most common ones. Work is a major source of stress. Long hours, high expectation, and job security concerns make work environment stressful for many. Second, financial issue. Add to this pressure, worrying about bills, debts, or rising cost of living can make everyone feel stressed. The third one, health problems, are also significant stressor. Facing chronic illness or unexpected medical issue is tough on anyone's mental and physical health. The fourth one is relationship challenges, add another layer of stress. Conflict with families, friends or partners can bring emotional stress. So the lastly is environmental. Factors like economic instability or political unrest affect our stress level, especially in uncertain times. Understanding this can help us take steps to manage stress better. Back to you, Miss Louise.
Thank you, Miss Brenda. Stress doesn't just affect us mentally, but it also impacts our bodies. Now, let's Miss Ellie to explain here is how it affects our body.
Thank you, Miss Louise. Stress can have serious effect on our health, especially when it's constant. When we are stressed, our body releases hormones like cortisol, which can be useful in short bursts but harmful over time. Chronic stress can lead to high blood pressure, a weak immune system, and even increase the risk of heart disease. Stress also affects our mental health, leading to issues like anxiety and depression. Even memory and focus can be impacted when we are constantly under stress. This is why it's also important to find a way to manage stress. And with that, let's go back to Miss Louise.
Thank you, Miss Ellie. Now that we know what stress does to our body, let's hear from Miss Nelly again about positive way to overcome it.
Thank you, Miss Louise. Managing stress is essential for a healthier life. Here are some positive ways to cope. First, exercise is one of the most effective ways to reduce stress. Physical activity lowers stress hormones and release endorphins, which will improve our mood. Second, mindfulness. Mindfulness and meditation helps us stay calm and focused. Practice like deep breathing and yoga train us to manage our reaction to stressful situations. Third is time management. Time management helps with work-related stress. Breaking tasks into smaller steps and setting priorities make overwhelming workload easier to handle. And fourth is social support. Social support from friends and family is invaluable. Taking with others can help us gain perspective and feel less isolated. And finally, a healthy lifestyle. Healthy lifestyles with enough sleep, a balanced diet, and time for hobbies keep us more resilient and in the face of stress. These methods help us find balance and keep stress from overwhelming our life. Back to you, Miss Louise.
Thank you, Miss Nelly. Today, we have explored the definition of stress, its different types, common cause, its effect on our health, and positive way to manage it. We hope you found this report informative and helpful.
Turn on the stress response, and you can't turn it off. Now you're headed for disease, because no organism in nature can live in emergency mode for that extended period of time.
Because there's so many companies out there that just don't have the knowledge to look after the mental health and well-being of their employees. What we do is look at strategy and how they can actually implement a culture of well-being within the workplace.
Headaches, low back pain, trouble sleeping, elevated blood pressure. Toe tapping is a symptom of stress.
Thank you for watching Stress Watch News. Take care and remember, manage your stress before it manages you.